I have looked through the entire internet and cannot find anywhere where someone has effectively been able to build a structure on a deck and keep it from getting wet. What I mean is that rain and snow are going to fall on your deck and get sucked under the house framing. You can see that if I just put plywood directly on the deck, water is going to get under it. Now I'm just going to move this plywood out of the way because I am going to use it later. So the way I'm going to do it is to put flashing under the sill plates, just like on typical house framing over a concrete wall. I'm not going to use a sill sealer because that would not be effective. I'm going to use flashing, and I'm going to put it between the sill plate and the deck. And when I say sill plate, what I mean is I'm going to lay down some sleepers that act as sill plates. Then I can put some rigid insulation in between those sleepers. Then I will put my subfloor on top of the sleepers. The sleepers are going to be pressure treated so that if they do get wet, they will not rot out. Once the wood starts to rot, it spreads like a virus to every other piece of wood connected to it. If we can preserve the frame of the treehouse, it will last for many years. This is where I'm going to put my flashing. I'm making it thicker than it actually is so you can see it. I'm going to put it all the way around on all four sides. Then I can put in my rigid foam insulation. Then I can put on my plywood subfloor. Now I'm adding the 2x4 bottom plates for my walls. And I'm just going to copy those to make studs. I don't really have a plan for the treehouse itself, but I'm just going to make this first wall 6 foot 6 inches tall, and then I'm going to make the opposing wall 8 feet tall. Then I'm going to put a simple shed roof on top. Now I'm just going to copy the sidewalls and adjust them to fit. Now I can put on my rafters. I'm not sure what the roof pitch is, but it doesn't really matter. Here I'm cutting out a bird's mouth. I'm just going to measure the same on both ends. Now I'm going to add some studs in the upper gable wall. Weird things happen when you work off axis. Remind me not to do that again. Now I'm going to create a rough opening for the door and all the windows. I'm going to make the rough opening for my windows 36 inches, but since my walls are only 6 feet 6 high, I'm going to make it right up against the top plate. The gable end walls are not load-bearing, so I don't need a header. Now I can put on my exterior sheeting. I want it to come down over the flashing. Now I can cut out the door and window openings. I probably should have duplicated before I cut, but I like to make extra work for myself. Just kidding. I think I'm going to leave the rafters exposed, so I don't need that part. These two sidewalls are load-bearing, so I'm going to have to add some headers over the windows. OSB is probably not a good choice for a treehouse, so I'm going to use exterior plywood instead. Now I'm going to put some sheathing on the roof. My roof is more than 8 feet, but the sheet needs to land in the middle of the rafter. Since I'm going to have open rafters, I need to put in some bird blocking before I put on the roof sheeting. I guess I don't need this overhang, or this little bit at the end. Next time we will finish the walls, and it's probably not going to be what you expect. Thanks for watching.